Hello there and welcome to my Minecraft Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 World Tour. Before I actually start, just let me show my statistic real quick. I have in total spent over 3 days on this world, which isn't really much, to be honest, contrary to other people. But actually it's 4 days, cause one day, cause actually there's a funny thing that Minecraft actually does not save the minutes played statistic on the world save, but rather the game save. And this one was essentially reset because I had some troubles with my PC. So you're gonna have to trust me on this one. Okay, so now actually into the tour. So this is essentially the point where I spawned. I really didn't do much here. Again, contrary to other people who actually built here like some nice, at least some nice platforms or anything. And here you have the obviously a cake for 1 year anniversary, because recently this world has hit its first anniversary. And actually, funnily enough, I do not remember which day precisely it was. I only remember this was 1 week before September of 2022. Which is why I just assumed that I just made a safe assumption that it was 28th, but it definitely isn't. But from now on, it's just gonna be 28th of August. And here, if you go here, you're gonna see a road which just leads to a mob spawner or grinder. It isn't really much, but actually, where do you want to go is here. So as I said before, I spawned there, and the first thing I saw was probably climb up somewhere here and essentially saw this whole plane. Now obviously it was less flat, but I just thought it was a really cool place, so I decided to build here my own base first. So let me just go by order in which things were made first. Firstly, I've made this pretty classical base. From what I remember, back in the old days, a lot of people used to have this glass ceiling type of bases. So I just thought that it's gonna be really atmospheric. Or I just want to get myself into the mood of playing old Minecraft. Actually, the whole idea for me to start playing Minecraft beta was from the video of someone's holy shit. Just let me, because they have here the Nether portal and it's kind of loud. So excuse me for this. So what I want to say is that I watched someone's world tour. I think maybe it was the last vlog. Yeah, it was the last vlog's world tours, and this essentially inspired me to start my own world. So yeah, just you have not a lot of wood. I have run out of cobble, some valuable stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And you have obviously dogs. There's always no dogs. You can always get more. So the first build in quotations is this thing. It's actually generated naturally, but I've essentially just really like this natural monument, natural hill, I don't know, how do you call it, big rock. This one was just me fooling around with TNT, and I thought this is actually pretty good. Sorry for this slip up. So yeah, here we have some stairs, and I tried to make a palm tree, but the leaves simply withered away, so yeah, no palm tree. Now it's just weird tree, to be honest. It doesn't really look that good, but I just keep it for no reason actually. It's just there. Now the second build is this face. I'm not gonna say on whose face it is based on. You can guess in the comment section or something. But it's clearly inspired by the Temple of Notch, I think this is the name. You know, the old redstone contraption which either gifted you with treasures or send you to lava or something, and it can also cry. Yeah, actually there is not much advanced tinkering with redstone inside of there, so I'm not even gonna show you that. Now which one was it? This was probably the third build I've made here. There you can see entrance to the station, another in quotation because it's actually just a tunnel of sorts. So I have a lot of builds in this direction, but I'm gonna go here, and this is actually a reference to a one Minecraft playthrough. If you know which one, then congratulations, you're pretty old. But obviously it's also a reference to Patapons, at Maximum Patapon Gloriam. Yep. And now the next build here was probably the Spamton from Deltarune, obviously. I actually don't have any reason for it to be here. It's just kinda here cause one day I have a picture of a Spamton sprite on my PC and decided that it's actually gonna be pretty funny to put it in Minecraft, and yes, so I did. And now the next thing is those two. I actually shouldn't even call that a build because it's just an ugly thing to be honest. Not I actually really like this idea for this towers. It definitely looks great, but just two of them just looks out of place. Now the next thing that I've built is I'm just gonna show you here, a lighthouse, because in my opinion every Minecraft world needs a lighthouse. That's the rule for me. Also just oh shit. Holy fuck, I was so, excuse me for this. I just fat fingers. My finger slipped, okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna turn up the volume a little bit. So yeah, it's there's nothing inside of here except the stairs, and obviously you can get up to the top of the lighthouse. And there is actually no balcony here, but you have a pretty nice view over this lagoon. Although there's not really much stuff here going on, to be honest. Maybe I should actually work on this. So anyways, I'm just gonna drop because either way I'm on peaceful, so it's gonna regenerate either way. I'm gonna get to this real quick, but just let me talk about the 2023 sign. I think I've built it in January 1st of 2023, and the context behind it is that I actually do not, while I actually have never played back in my childhood a lot of Minecraft, holy shit, Minecraft beta. I just most of the memories of Minecraft, of old Minecraft for me, is actually Minecraft 1.2 and Minecraft 1.7.2. And my most preferred servers were creative servers, and this is the type of stuff people would put up on their plots. Some big ass 2023 I mean the upcoming year number, not 2023 on me in particular. Just let me go to sleep. Okay, so 2023 sign, and I forgot to talk about my small farm here, and now finally onto this. This is the Konata Izumi pixel art. It's actually based on a it's actually based on a GIF that future me is gonna probably put here somewhere in the corner, which I just stumbled upon randomly and decided, I actually want to rebuild that. So yeah, I did, and there's actually a few things that I did wrong, so it's like 80-90% correct to the original GIF, but I'm pretty satisfied with this pixel art. Actually, I've hit the billing limit with that hair. I forgot how do you call that hair that just points out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this whole base, and now I'm gonna move on to another place, a more themed one. I actually do not remember why did I just put this flare text here. I just did. So yeah, I guess by that you can already see it, but that we're going to the modern city, and it's actually pretty small because I flip-flop is essentially flip-flop between the places, so it wasn't like, so the order of me building this wasn't really that correct, as I said before. I just moved back and forth, and as soon as I've got tired of one place, I just came back to another or found a new one and started to build new things there. I don't know whether or not this is actually a good idea, but at least it works for me. So yeah, so this is essentially a station of sorts, train station, and the roof is out of snow, cause the pretty much terrace exterior is made out of wool, and I was tired of getting the wool. Actually, if there's anything I really dislike about this version of Minecraft is how do you get wool in this game. It's just goddamn, it's not even hard, it just takes a lot of time, and to be honest, I actually wouldn't mind if you could just do how it is in the newer versions, that you just have a wool farm. So yeah, anyways, so you have the train station from the inside. You have here a fast food joint. You have some tables, some kiosks and stores, and a snowman, cause I actually didn't know that snowmans didn't exist until like I think full release 1.1, full release 1.0. Hold on. My throat was getting dry. Here you have the reception and yeah, essentially that's it. Why actually this was the first building that I started working on, but in the middle in the middle of building it, I realized it looks ugly as hell. So what I came up with is to essentially make the building be in the process of being built. So you have here the crane, and actually I'm very sure you do not build cranes from the inside, but screw this, I thought this was a great idea. And it essentially overlooks the whole plain here, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I think maybe my inspiration for this crane to be in the middle was probably, I don't know actually. So yeah, here you have the control thingy. It's not a room, it's more of a man, I'm forgetting words these days. And essentially now, so yeah, that's it so far. I really like this checked a wall floor. It was supposed to be like this, made out of marble, but and I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't. But I never really got to finish it because I grew tired of it. So yeah, here you have a small building. There's nothing inside of it, and here's something I'm working on right now, which is why I have the stone here. It's not finished, and it's gonna be actually inaccessible from this side. It's going to be, you're only gonna be able to go to the first floor by there, cause I'm gonna build something inside of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the modern city. Actually, this isn't really that modern. It was supposed to be based on those 19th century skyscrapers, or rather early 20th century, like 20th century New York. You know what I mean. And okay, actually, I'm gonna say something, because this forest was actually planted by me. It does not spawn naturally, and I needed thicker woods here because I thought it would look better. And behind this hill, you have a large hole that, like just a large hole that was made by me to mine sand. And here you have a tunnel with opening for the woods, obviously, and here you have the train station. I actually kind of like how the work I did on the roof. To be honest, the old Minecraft simplicity gives it elegance, but at the same time, the fact that I can't, that there is no those corner stairs, like you can bend the stairs in new versions. It kind of makes it hard to build some stuff, but yeah, otherwise I'm pretty satisfied with it. And here's actually I think the objectively best, I'm not sure if it's objectively the best thing I've built, but rather the one that maybe I like the most. Nah, not really. I like them all really the same. Oh, hold on, I got an alarm ringing. Okay, anyways. So yeah, if you're into the old Minecraft community, or rather golden age Minecraft community, then you've probably seen this place before, because I posted it like months ago. This is essentially a shrine based on I think it was supposed to be a Shinto loop. I mean, oh shit! I've accidentally changed languages, or Buddhism. Actually, from what I read, the Buddhist and Shinto shrines were sometimes built together in Japan, because this is obviously a Japanese, supposed to be a Japanese shrine. And here you have the town that I actually built after building this whole place. So let's go to the first building. Here you have some ornaments here under the roof. I really like them, and it's getting dark again. I'm just gonna go to sleep and continue then to the next day. Okay, so as I said before, so yeah, I'm really satisfied with how the ornaments went out. Here you have a tower that is kinda low and technically oversees the whole place, but not really. Here you have a small shrine, and here I wanted to make the water system that would actually collect the donations, but I gave up with it. So now whenever I throw something, I'm gonna always pick this up and for and just take it, because no one's else here. So why would I need to throw dotations here? And actually, this whole landmass is actually man-made. It's pretty much another thing that I just essentially copied from the source material. I just wanted to I just looked at some pictures online and thought and built whatever I saw in them. So yeah, here is supposed to be the red gates. In Japanese they're called tori. Tori? Tori. I don't know the pronunciation. The red gates at the woods would be far thicker, but I didn't finish it because I grew tired of this place. So you only have here the gate here. I'm not sure if you call that gate or what, but I guess it was related to spiritualism. Like this was supposed, like actually, the whole shrine in Japanese is supposed to be a place where Japanese spirits and deities live, which is why they always have those gates at the front, and people and supposedly and technically people are supposed to bow before entering, but not. I don't think that many people do that aside from actual believers and tourists. This is a lake. It's kinda barren, and this is a tea house. I don't remember its name in Japanese, but the reason why I built this is because I had the chance to visit a museum where there was a exhibition of Japanese woodwork in general, and actually pretty interesting. Because the fact that Japan is a secluded place on islands, they didn't really have that much metal or any iron, which is why they couldn't use they couldn't develop some kind of nails, and what they did is develop some kind of those. They would just cut the wood in that way, so the pieces would click into each other. Maybe I'm gonna add pictures once I edit it, but yeah, it's actually very impressive and interesting. And the fact that to this day there are still people who build the shrines in this old classical way, it's actually pretty impressive. And the fact that these people also train their apprentices, and the training goes like that for the 5 years. All they do is sharpen the tools, or just watch the master work. And after this, once master retires, he tells him, "Okay, now go build a shrine for this small town," and and they have to somehow work it out. It's actually pretty funny. I mean, it's still impressive that the fact that they still do it, but it's kind of funny. Just imagine one day being just assigned a large task of building a large shrine in the old-fashioned way. Here's another building that's empty. It's and here's supposed to be the Zen garden. I think it is. You know, those that people with rakes would how do you call using the rake, the action where you use the rakes? How do I not know that? I spent my whole life learning this language and I still do not know words. But yeah, essentially essentially it's kinda meh overall. And so I'm gonna get back into the train station, but along the way I just passed by this town, while it's also a build of its own. Here's another empty building that I actually don't know what to do with it. This is actually empty from inside. I mean, all buildings are empty from inside, the ones you cannot access. And here's actually what I essentially did is just go into Street View, and I went to like Kyoto, to the old town Kyoto, and tried to more or less not rebuild the Kyoto, but just took notes and did that, and I still screwed it up somehow. But anyways, here have more buildings and more road which leads to nowhere. Here I planted some spruce trees, cause getting spruce wood is kinda annoying if you're building in a biome which has only oak. But yeah, either way, I'm still satisfied with this. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue driving here. Oh shit! I'll get back here. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably speed it up again, because there's not much going on here. Okay, so now we're getting to the final destination. That being what I planned for. My initial plan was for it to be a city on a bridge, because I remember, because one day I saw, not one day, some time ago I saw, was the city on bridge drawing. I think maybe it was from the London city on a bridge from London, but never didn't give much thought into it, and only recently I thought maybe I should rebuild that in Minecraft. Here you can see that there's some I guess grading. I put gravel on the top. To be honest, this is one of my least liked buildings, because it's kinda ugly for me, in my honest opinion. My initial plan here was to build here like some kind of market, like so. Cause as you can see, there's not much space here. These buildings are inaccessible. This one is actually, you can get to the top floor. And yeah, the biggest reason I dislike this build is because of actually, just let me get into the water to show you. Just look at it, it's too thin, and I was too lazy to actually fix that, and still am, because I just essentially abandoned this place, and while I actually didn't even finish it, like I should place more houses here, but at last I didn't. And here you can see a foundation for what's supposed to be a windmill, but obviously I didn't finish it yet. Maybe I'm gonna come back to it someday and actually build this place. And yeah, if there's anything else I actually want to show, yeah, you can get into those at the top of those two towers. I thought about making one of them some kind of like a castle, so essentially is gonna to be a place where the royal family would reside in, uh, as far as away from the common folk houses. So yeah, mhm. And I think that's pretty much it for the whole tour, to be honest. As I said before, it's not much in comparison to other people who, aside from building better looking stuff, build more of that. Uh, but yeah, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this whole world, and actually it made me realize that old Minecraft is actually pretty fun. There's something about its elegance in its simplicity, and the lack of uh, uh, blocks. Maybe not the lack of, but the limited palette of blocks forces you to think about your buildings like twice as much, because you need to make it look pretty with a limitation. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna stop now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe I'm gonna make some updates. Maybe I'm gonna make a 2-year update, second anniversary update. I mean, but because this was essentially just a world for myself, just to enjoy it in free time, like contrary to other stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.